Welcome back to Dmac Mad Gaming. I'm your host Dmac, and here we believe gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. And today's I got to talk about something that happened over the weekend. It happened this Sunday, October 26, 2018, around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There was a esports Madden tournament being held in Jacksonville, Florida, over the weekend at the Landing, which is an entertainment complex where people go to shop and eat at restaurants and things like this. And one of the restaurants they was hosting an esports Madden tournament. And the name of this place was Chicago Pizza. Now the individuals that won the tournament in Jacksonville, Florida, will go on to compete in Las Vegas in October. There were 50 people in the Chicago Pizza restaurant when this horrific event happened. And also the event was being broadcast to Twitch. And as people was watching the broadcast, they actually heard when this horrific event actually started. And it's horrifying. I'm not going to show the video here. I'm not even going to put a link in the description box below for you guys to check out because it's horrifying. And you want to know what really happened. What was so horrifying at this esports event this Sunday where there was a mass shooting. 2 people were killed, 9 people were wounded, and 2 people was injured severely trying to escape the shooting that was taking place at the Chicago Pizza in Jacksonville, Florida. It was horrifying. If you actually watch the video and listen to the audio, you hear people screaming, trying to escape because you hear about 9 to 12 shots fired off in the background. It's horrific. It's terrifying. The individual that did the shooting was named David Katz, which was one of the competitors in the tournament at the esports event this Sunday. And I guess from what the reports say from Jacksonville police say that he was eliminated from the tournament. He lived off the building for a couple minutes and came back with a handgun and started shooting up the place. He killed 2 other people, wounding 9 others before taking his own life. Now, when I read about this and heard about this and watched the news report, my heart dropped. I was so upset because not only did he kill 2 people and wounded 9 other people, he took his own life. And you know they're going to spin this when everyone starts reporting on this about gun reform and about video games, things like this. Everyone's going to try to paint the narrative that they want to paint to make their agenda go further with the American people. And I feel like that's not the way we should look at this. This is something that happened in the gaming community, in the gaming space. And as a gamer, I don't think they should politicize or try to change what actually happened to fit their narrative. I think that's wrong, and they shouldn't even try to do it. But you know, people are going to do what they're going to do. The fact is, the individual was mentally disturbed. There was something mentally happened in his mind that made him think that it was okay to take people's lives and injure 9 other people before killing himself. Any normal person you know on a day-to-day basis are not thinking about killing themselves unless they have some type of mental problem going on in their mind that's hindering them from living a life that's worth living for, hindering them from doing daily activity on a daily basis. And I feel like this individual need help, not his brain shot out. And I just don't understand why people that they can paint a narrative that makes this individual look bad, make the gaming industry look bad, because this individual did something horrific because they wasn't in their right minds. And that's why this is so upsetting to hear. And that's why I decided to make a video on this, because someone needs to say this. This individual did something horrific, something terrible. But I don't think he was a bad person. I don't think he meant to do it because he wanted to. I think he did it because he felt like he had nothing to lose. He felt like that's the only way he's going to end his suffering. In my opinion, I'm just speculating. There has been no evidence pointing to his real motive or why he did it. They're still investigating that. And as the news come out about that, I will make an update video to let you guys know why he did it. What was the reason behind him committing this terrible act. Because it's sad. And everyone is upset about this. My heart goes out to the family that lost someone at this event. My heart goes out to those who were wounded at this event. Thank God that you got the medical help you needed to recover. And I just thank God that no one else got hurt. It's just sad to hear something like this happening at an esports event. And it just hurts me to my core. And I'm a gamer. And I love everything about the gaming industry. And I feel like something like this is terrifying to the core. And I just think that we need to be more cautious and protect ourselves more. And I think that EA has the right idea. EA made a statement where they said that their heart goes out to the families that lost someone, for those who were wounded, and they're going to upgrade the security, where they're going to have more security on these events, where they can protect the people that are participating and those who are watching these events for esports. I think that's the best way you can look at it. That's the best way you can keep this from happening again. It is just sad that this individual took his own life. David Cass took his own life. And my heart goes out to him and his family, because I'm sure that he wasn't a bad person. I'm sure that he didn't mean to do what he did. I'm not justifying what he did. I'm not saying that he should be painted as a victim. What he did was terrible. What he did was wrong. And there's no justification for it. But we have to look at it from an objective view. That it was something happening within his life that caused him to do something like this. A person just don't wake up one day and decide to kill himself and everyone around him because he loses a video game match. No, stuff like that has been in the back of his head for years or weeks before he acted on it. And something triggered him to do it when he was at that tournament and he lost that match. Something snapped in him and caused him to commit a horrendous act like this. I'm not angry at him. I feel sorry for him, and I feel like I wish he could have got the help he needed before he ended his own life, and before he took two other people's lives, and wounded other people. And it's something that's been going on throughout our country for a couple of years now, and it's scary and it's sad. We need to do something about this, and I think a lot of these things come from mental health. A lot of things come from people that are unstable, unable to deal with the stress of day-to-day life, and they give in and they end their lives. And this is just sad, no matter which way you look at it. And I feel like, as a gamer in the gaming community, and there's a voice on YouTube, that we need to speak up more about this. We need to speak up more about mental health. We need to speak up more about reaching out a hand for those who we see that have depression and schizophrenia and things like that, to help them to deal with their demons, to kind of help them regulate their symptoms, to help them take their medicine when they need to go to counseling meetings with them when they need to. Because stuff like this is something that we can help people like this get through if they allow us to. And it's just sad to hear something like this. And my heart goes out to the families, to the shooter's family, and to those two individuals that lost their lives, and to those who were wounded. This is going to be traumatic for you. And I hope this doesn't discourage you from supporting esports. This doesn't discourage you from being competitive. I hope this doesn't discourage you from supporting esports. Because this was a horrific tragedy that happened over the weekend, and we need to be able to look at it objectively and find out a solution and keep moving forward. We can't live in fear over something like this. And that's just the way I feel about the situation. And I feel like, as a gamer that has been gaming all his life, and gaming is a lifestyle for me. It's who I am. It identifies who I am in this world, in America. And I feel like we need to help each other out, because we're a community of people that are understanding and passionate and caring. And we can help each other through these dark times. And this is a dark moment in our history that we need to remember and to try to prevent from happening in the future. And that's just my thoughts about the whole situation. But I'd love to know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Do you feel empathy for the shooter? Or do you feel empathy more for those who lost their lives and those who were wounded? Do you think he was a monster and he needed to be eliminated? Do you think if someone had a gun at the event that they could have saved the two people's lives and saved other people from being injured? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And when you comment, I will respond back, and we will have a dialogue. So make sure you leave comments in the comment section below for us to have actual dialogue, a peaceful dialogue that is not about name calling each other and trying to point out each other's flaws. I just want an honest discussion about this so we can prevent this from happening again. And as always, thank you for saying in the video. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps out the channel. If you share this out, that helps out the channel as well. And if you like content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell for you to be notified on a lot more videos like this. My name is Dmac, and you've been watching Dmac's Mad Gaming. Stay safe and keep gaming.